All right, guys, welcome back. The markets have been absolutely cooked, but here's the thing. Every single day, there's still opportunities where people are turning tens of dollars into hundreds of dollars, or hundreds of dollars into thousands of dollars, especially through the meme coin trenches. Sure, there's uncertainty, trade wars, Trump's next move, all that noise, but there's also bullish news like the crypto reserve and these very low prices where people would be bidding in. It's the perfect storm. But here's the real talk. Most traders made the biggest bags that they've ever made last year when the markets were trading very slow, just like it is now. This is the type of environment that separates the average from the elite traders. And believe me, the action hasn't stopped at all. We have traders posting their P&Ls on X every single day, anywhere from thousands of dollars to tens of thousands of dollars. I'm gonna show you my exact strategy that I use that's been helping me stay in the green even in this choppy market, and it's the same strategy that most of these traders are using to profit daily in the meme coin trenches. This is gonna be one of my best videos yet. I'm talking live trades, full breakdowns, the whole deal. Let's get into it. All right, so for step one, you need the right tools. You want the fastest fills with the cheapest fees. Now, you wanna use Axiom Pro. If you're not on it already, guys, it's a long wait list and it's invite only. So click the first link in the description and that will give you an access code where you can sign up. I ditched BullX, I ditched Nova because this is gonna be the best tools that you can use in the market. You always want an edge in the market. I already have other videos breaking it down, how to use it, literally A to Z, full course as well in the description if you guys have any questions. But for now, we're gonna skip all the fluff and we're gonna get straight into the sauce. So let's jump into the video. Okay guys, so you can see I switched over to my bigger setup so you can see the full thing. Now, Axiom Pro is open here and these are a few tools from my server. I'm using the Twitter alerts here on Axiom Pro. It's game changer, next level. They're taking out all competition, like even in alpha groups. It's keeping up with the speed of the tweets in our private alpha group Twitter monitor. You can see the wallet tracker over here on this other side. Now, Axiom's wallet tracker is amazing as well. I just like this one because it does have a few more features. It already has some of my best wallets tracked, but not only that, guys, it has multi-wallet buys, which I'll go over in a little bit. And you see my Magitsu tools, and I'll go over all that in a little bit as well. So let's lock in on Axiom. So I'm on Pulse. Now, when it comes to scanning, you just really have to be fast at being able to dictate if a coin is good or bad. Now, remember, you're going against people who are full-time trenching. They've been watching the screen for hours and hours and hours every single day, 10 to 15 hours a day for the past year since meme coin's been hot. They're getting in fast, they're getting in with size, they're dumping on people, they're killing their copy traders. Like if you look here on KOL scan, you see West, right? In the past month made over 600K, Eurus 500K, 300K shocked, and it just goes on, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars every single month. This is who you're going against. So this is what we mean when we say lock in. Like, you can't treat this like a gamble. You can't treat this like a game, or maybe a game, but you got to be good at the game. So markets are not dead by any means. Even in these choppy markets, people are pulling a profit. How? So when you come into Axiom, we have new pairs, final stretch, and migrated. Now, really quick, I'm just gonna show you guys my filters. Filters is something that we use to obviously filter out bad plays from good plays. There's so many pairs getting created every single minute. Thousands a day. All right, so what these filters are gonna do is just gonna help you weed out some of the bullshit. So let's go new pairs. You want to put a 5-minute maximum. Then you're going to go to metrics, put a 9K minimum. All right, and that's going to be it for new pairs other than pump. Okay, I don't want to see radium coins, moonshot, pump AMM is actually cool as well. Okay, so you're gonna apply that. Then you're gonna go to final stretch. You're gonna keep it on pump. I guess moonshot's okay, it doesn't really matter, but you want to stay on pump fun coins. Radium is usually where they can suck liquidity out from under you and do a lot of bullshit that you really don't want to deal with. Honeypots and scams of that nature, you want to stay away from that. So final stretch, you see here, 20-minute maximum, and metrics, we're gonna have a volume of 15K, market cap of 15K minimum. So you're gonna apply that. Okay, cool. So then you're gonna go to migrated. Once you're on migrated, there isn't really anything on audit. I'm just gonna go to metrics and I'm gonna put a 25K market cap minimum. Now you're gonna apply that. After that, that is going to minimize a lot of things that come in and go really fast, things that aren't even getting any volume. You're not gonna see on new pairs. In final stretch, you're gonna see things that have a lot more volume. And then in migrated, anything that dumped, it's not even gonna show it. 25K, I have it a little bit more of a minimum right now because it's really early and there's not as much volume. But as the volume increases, sometimes I'll increase that minimum to maybe 50K or 60K just to weed out bullshit. So now that we got filters out the way, what are we exactly looking for? So the more left you go, the more risky it's going to be. So new pairs is a lot more risky than final stretch. Final stretch is a lot more risky than migrated, because when it's on new pairs, these are coins getting created on Pump Fund and they're in beta phase. So they're not on any decentralized exchange until it's over on migrated. That's where the general population is going to see it. And if it holds on migrating, it has a potential to actually go crazy, right? People are seeing it on Desk Screener, Phantom app, trending, whatever the case. That's where people are probably going to be talking about it a lot more for you to catch the crazy 10, 20Xs. If you can catch it in final stretch before it's even on migrate, obviously there's a little bit more risk, but also a little bit more reward. So as you get better at scanning, you'll be able to be a little bit faster and get in a little bit earlier. And trust me, those little bit faster and little bit earlier could be a difference from just a 5X to a 10X or a 20X. So in scanning, you want to look at these analytics right here. Top 10 holders hold 48%. That's obviously a red flag, and it's gonna kind of show you, like when it's green, that means that's a green flag, and then when it's red, that means that's a red flag. Insiders are people who didn't buy any supply, but they have supply. What does that tell you? These are people that are just gonna dump on the chart, whether they just sent it to other wallets or sending it to the team. These are insiders. So you wanna be careful. You don't wanna get into a coin that has a bunch of insiders. And then Axiom shows bundles as well. So it usually shows more so the initial bundle, or sometimes it doesn't update that well. So we have an advanced tool in Rage Pro where we use Majitsu. So you can see, for example, let's see a coin that's getting some traction. All of these are kind of Jeet King. Okay, it looks like bundles are out. It still shows 3% bundles. But if I go here and then I / bundle, and then I put in the contract address, it shows me a more accurate bundled held percentage, which is around 8% right now. So it was bundled 63%. When it got put out, 8% bundled, and you can see who's holding the bundles and where. And then you can have a more accurate scan of that token. Do you want to buy something that's 8% bundled? So it's important to use accurate tools that update faster and things of that nature. That's the reason for Rage Pro, and it's also important to never trade alone. So if you're new to this, find a group, get in tune with the culture, find all the people on Twitter. I know you're obviously on this video, so you're studying, but you want to actually trade with a group who actually knows how to scan, so we can feed off of each other and give each other information. I'm gonna show you later in the video live scans, maybe something like that, whatever we cook up, but you want to not trade alone. So Rage Pro, we also have VCs where we trade live, we get on the calls, and we scan together. It has all of the advanced tools. So we're finding bundles quicker, we're finding tweets, we're seeing what's running, we're looking at tracked wallets. All of those things come together, and what we do is we share that information fast so we can find alpha faster. Trading by yourself versus trading with a group is a huge difference, and you're gonna see that in your trading journey as well. I know it's a lot of stuff, right? It's like you're looking at top holders, you're trying to see if devs sold, you're looking at snipers, insiders, bundles, tweets, wallet tracks. It's like a whole bunch of stuff at once. You're gonna get better at it and you're gonna get faster at it. But when you're trading with a bunch of people, you can find those confluences faster. And by confluence, that just means a few indicators that lead up to a decision, whether it's a buy or a sell, because you don't want to just copy trade one person. You can see over here, these guys are making a bunch of money. You could look at West
and you can find his wallet, and I'll show you guys how to find these wallets for yourself, really good wallets that aren't doxed. And you want to track a lot of these traders because that's one confirmation. But I'm not saying to copy trade these guys because that wouldn't be very wise at all. A lot of these guys just dump on their copy traders, and a lot of these guys know that you're watching their trade. So they're going to make money off of you, and you're going to be their exit liquidity. So it has to be multiple indicators that lead to that buy. It can't just be a wallet track, maybe a tweet if it's strong enough. Sometimes a bundle doesn't really matter as much if it's a lot of volume in that trade, right? So it's a lot of confluences that have to come together for it to make sense. But you want to have at least 2, maybe 3 indicators that give you conviction for the buy, because if it doesn't go straight up right away, what's going to give you the conviction to hold? And you're going to learn these things, and you're going to build experience so that you build that intuition on what's going to run and what's not going to run. Because frankly, a lot of it does come down to intuition when you get really good at it, when you build that experience. So a little bit more on wallet tracking. Actually, you can go on any given coin. Let's say this coin G King seems to be doing pretty good. You see a lot of my wallets that I track are actually already in it. Now, if you're in Rage Pro, you get my updated wallet list, but it's really easy to find good traders on your own as well. If you just go to Axiom and you're gonna go to top traders. In top traders, you're gonna see the people who put in, he put in 2 racks, he made 2 racks, double his money, right? You see somebody put in $100 and they made 7.93K. And then you could do a little bit more research and see what type of trader this is. You can see their full P&L as well. Okay, so their total P&L, this is probably their biggest trades, probably a newer wallet. I don't see much trades in this one. Let's see, top 100 trades. You see here, they kind of hit big on this one. So it's probably not the best wallet. It doesn't seem to have too much activity on it, but you can go to the next wallet and kind of just do research like this and see which wallets are better. You see this guy's not doing so well. He's down a lot actually, but I mean, he got that trade. This is a wallet that I already track. You can see he's crushing it. He's already got $1 million P&L damn near. So you can find good wallets in top traders like so, and you can see who's doing pretty good, who's doing pretty bad, and you can study their trading style as well. So look at top traders and you could do some research and find people to track. And then on Axiom, what you'll do is you'll click on any given one that you like and you'll just rename it. Once you rename it, you're automatically tracking it. And like I said, guys, I already have a full wallet list of some of the best traders that you should be tracking, and we already track them in our Rage Pro tracker, but this is good information for you to know on your own as well. In Rage Pro University, I teach you guys how to find insider wallets, any influencer wallet you want, and even smart wallets. So these are things that you want to look out for. Now, what you'll notice too, a lot of the best traders, they take profits. I mean, one of the best traders on this coin, he 2x'd and got out. A lot of these traders are aggressively taking profits, and a lot of people have noticed the markets are very hyper rotational. It's not a holder's market. So you want to get used to, especially if you're trading on a smaller port, just 2xing, 3xing, getting out your trade. Build your portfolio, 2x, 3x, get out, 2x, 3x, get out. And then when you have that luxury of being able to hold your convictions, or if you have really strong conviction, hold by all means. Don't leave money on the table, but protect your port. Always take initials. Once you 2x, take out 50% of your trade. That's initials. And then it's a risk-free trade. You ride it to the moon if you want to. But if you want to build fast, just bag those 2x's, bag those 3x's, especially as a beginner. And as you build that intuition of what narratives run hard and what narratives top out at $500,000, what narratives top out at $250,000, you'll start to get that intuition and you'll know what to hold. You'll know what's alpha. You'll know what's beta. Okay, and that's another thing, the terminologies. You have to know the narratives, crypto culture, all of these things. Alpha is basically the main runner. Beta is a beta to that runner, right? So if there's Peanut the squirrel, for example, maybe Peanut's owner is a beta or a derivative, because then there'll be a whole bunch of copies of that play where maybe some of them run, but it's not going to be as big. So you want to understand those terminologies and understand where you're at, and you'll build more intuition as you scan and find these type of trades. So those are the things that you want to look for when you're scanning. Know Twitter culture, know crypto Twitter culture more specifically. right? Who's running that culture? Elon Musk, the Trumps, you know, those type of tweets from all of these influencers. Get familiar with that. And if you don't know who to follow yet, start with me, start with my account, King Montilla. Look at the people that I follow and start following some of those people and getting familiar with the culture. Get familiar with crypto, okay? You could go in the course and you'll find my Twitter track list as well. So that, along with tracking wallets, along with scanning for bundles and understanding the metas and the alpha and understanding the narratives, you'll see there's enough volume in this market. Every single day there's $1 million plays, tens, $10 million plays. And every week we're getting one or two 50 million, 40 million crazy runner. All you have to do is catch one play that can change your entire life. Now, even if you can only make one soul a day, right? $100 or so a day. That's better than a lot of the average Americans these days. So lock in, family. In this next part of the video, I'm gonna show you guys live scanning with the group. You're gonna see us catch the runner of the day, make over $1,000 live, and hopefully you get some value from that.
Holy shit!
I'm thinking this could be like a runner for... Yeah, more celebrities are gonna post it, more people are gonna get behind it. It's just gonna... Yeah. Alright guys, so I'm actually on the voice chat in my private group. I just called Country down here, and it's really good plays, really good meta. If you look, Morgan Wallen had a get me to God's country. Nothing has ran today. It's been really slow all morning while we were scanning and cooking. And when I seen this, somebody in the chat was like, nah, it looks stupid, it's just some blockbuster thing. And then I look at it and I remember yesterday I seen some buzz about Morgan Wallen on walking off SNL. And then I seen this, get me to God's country. I'm like, okay. People are posting blockbuster, people get me to God. I see the meta. People are like saying, like, get me to all these places, saying that it's God country, Chili's, Cheesecake Factory. Everybody loves cheesecake, you know, like all of these things. And I'm seeing more and more people post it, right? I just saw Merriam-Webster post one. I'm not sure where it is, but bro, like every few seconds, people are posting, get me to God's country, get me to God's country. So I was like, man, this is probably gonna be a narrative that runs, and we're just cooking now. So I see more influencers kind of getting in, more track wallets getting in. I'll go ahead, take a little piece here. But we caught this live in scanning, even though somebody in chat tried to write it off. You know, being in a group is powerful because I was able to come in and say, no, look, this probably has legs because X, Y, Z. And same thing, sometimes I'm wrong, or I don't see something. I didn't see Goth, but somebody in the chat was like, no, Goth is probably running. Goth ended up running. You know, same thing with this. So that's how you catch trades. You see I'm up $500 on a trade.
You'll never trade by yourself. You'll get fucking ripped so quick. Like, whenever you're in here during the week, bro, you'll find runners like fucking free. Whenever you're in...
Come on, man. $1,000 a day keeps the 9 to 5 away. Wait for some alpha. I mean, it's a beta and the market's not even that hot for it to be, you know, crazy. Like, people aren't posting God's house. The reason why country's going is because so many people are posting get me to God's country. Nobody's posting God's house. Okay guys, look, here's a quick update on the trade. You see it right here. It's almost $1,000 trade. You can see I was really clippy here. I'm usually not as clippy. Like, I was kind of just like taking little small 10%, and then when it really started going crazy, I started taking 25% because I believed in the trade. And I had such a small port, like I had like 3 SOL or whatever you guys saw. We just took it to 10 SOL, right? So that's what happens when you sit on your hands and you wait for alpha. We saw a bunch of scans. We filter out a bunch of bullshit with the Majitsu tool and just analysis that we learn in the course. If you guys aren't tapped in already, tap into the free course, and if you like it, you can upgrade. I'm very active in the free group as well. It's just in the pay group, it's a little bit more serious, as you can see. So tap in. Imagine not even $1,000 a day, $100 a day is very doable in this market. Okay, just $100 a day is the average American's income. So you could do that part-time. I could be done for the day. We started trenching at 10 a.m. We caught the play by like 1 or something like that. So I mean, you do the math. Tap in, family, and remember, it's a huge wealth transfer happening right now. Learn crypto, learn how to trench. Last year, I made multiple 6 figures off of crypto, specifically meme coins. This year, the goal is 7 figures. Y'all gonna watch it happen. Y'all gonna do it with me. I'm taking y'all with me. So tap in. This is the #1 alpha group, and we're only going to keep growing. We didn't even launch yet. This is the first video where I even talk about Pro, so get in now while it's early. I'm going to let this moon bag play out. It could probably just keep flipping towards the end of the day if this becomes the narrative of the day and it goes mega viral. It just takes that one tweet, that one post, whatever the case is. We was able to foresee that, and that's how you transfer, family. If you got some value in that video, comment below. Let me know what you want to see more of, and join the group. We're going to go crazy. Cash out, family.